rendezvous point directly ahead. Let's try and play nice today, people.
So, Advent's most brutal captain comes to atone for his crimes.
I am no longer that being. I am free now.
Taking off that helmet does not change what you are. Reapers have long memories. Elder Cracksod. Anytime.
The way I see it, we have two options. Join forces and kick the Elders off our world, or kill each other here and now. The choice is yours.
No one has ever done that before. No one shall ever do that again.
What the hell is that?
Vox Prima, Elder Assassin, relentless death that stalks my kind. Butcher of free Advent.
My people face another like her. They are the undying, Advent's curse upon us. We must combine strength if we are to have any chance of success.
You are welcome to try.
Your Reapers face a being such as this.
They appeared without warning years ago. Had they not, we would have already regained our home.
Such arrogance. The Elder's will extends throughout the universe. I am but one of their instruments.
Oh boy, man, this campaign is really ramping up quickly. We are already getting a big taste of what the Chosen are like. So we have to deal with the assassin, I believe, is the Chosen that we're fighting right now. And I have absolutely no idea what to expect. So this is going to be a bit scary. But on the bright side, we do have 6 soldiers with us. We have the Reaper, the Skirmisher, so Dragonova, Mox, as well as our base squad mates. So for now, what I'm going to try to do is keep everybody... Actually, no, I don't necessarily want to keep everybody in this height advantage because this is all half cover, and depending on how the assassin operates, that half cover is not going to be very effective. So I'll keep my sniper in high cover, in the height advantage. We'll just hunker her down. I don't imagine the pistol Overwatch is going to do much against this enemy type. Dragonova, our Reaper. We're gonna play it safe. We're gonna hunker down a lot of our guys for now, just because I really don't know what to expect. I don't know if she has grenades. I have absolutely no idea what's going on here. So we're gonna play a little scared for the moment. So there we go. So this is exciting. It's kind of like a boss battle, but it's a bit easier than Alien Hunters, only in the sense that she doesn't get these cheeky reaction movements after every single soldier movement that we take. So I'm curious to see how they manage to keep the difficulty of a boss battle in Xcom without having that extra mechanic. So she has special strengths. Attacks decrease the will of any soldier within sight. Shadow Step, this Chosen does not trigger Overwatch or reaction fire. That is a big thumbs down. Her weaknesses, though, she takes increased damage from close range attacks. Thank goodness we have a sword with us, and her adversary is the Reapers. Right now, she takes additional damage from the Reapers. So here we go.
You will never see it.
And from the looks of things, she can go in and out of stealth whenever she feels like it. There are also Lost moving around, so we have to be careful about that, but I don't think we're going to have the opportunity to play it as safe as we would like to, because she keeps going in and out of stealth, so we've got to actively search for her. So why don't we move down Samuel, aka the Death Walker. He's going to come down a little bit and then just hunker to keep himself as safe as possible. We're gonna look for her, but at the same time, we don't want to leave ourselves exposed if we don't actually find her. So taking cover and then hunkering down is really our best option until we get eyes on her. And because she doesn't trigger the overwatches, there's really nothing that we can do. So that's kind of stinky. Stinky. What am I, 5 years old? It's shitty, man. It sucks. So that's that. But because she does have that vulnerability to close range attacks, I think we're going to want Mox to have his boots on the ground. So if she does reappear, he can use one of his melee abilities, Justice, to pull her and then slice her in the face. And then we'll just, may as well reload and then hunker one more time.
Maintaining position. Wait, you hear something?
Ah, there she go. Oh! Okay. She's very serious. So there we go. She took a slice, and then she moves immediately back into full cover, out of my line of sight. So, if you were wondering how they keep the difficulty up, that's how. Revive Dazed Unit. When units are dazed by a chosen action, they can be restored when an ally moves into an adjacent location and uses the Revive ability. Revived units have a chance to be disoriented upon revival. So that's pretty crazy, and it's almost a little bit jacked up that the sword slice came out on our one melee unit, so that's very disappointing. Now we do have a claymore, but we can't throw it far enough. We know she's inside that building, but we can't actually get to her. This is pretty rough right now. I was not ready for this. Now I don't know if revive is a free action or not, but we're gonna find out eventually. Damn. Alright, well, you know what? Let's try and move up and see if we can get eyes on her with Mox. Nope, she's so... This building is... We can't see her... Damn, son. Alright, Mox, hunker down, I guess. Dude. Alright, apparently playing passive is not going to work, so we got to get out there and start shooting this hoe in the face, because, you know, we can't have this. We can't have this. Alright, I'm not going to allow it to go down like this. We gotta start moving out. I'm going to leave Dragonova in the vantage point, as well as my sharpshooter, because we want to have at least one soldier available to with a height advantage to do some big damage to her. And my overwatches do nothing. I know she's in this building, but... Alright, you know what? Can we get a grenade in there? Not to the tile that she's on. I think this is the tile that she's on, but I don't want to waste it because I believe that's the only grenade I have left. So let's just hunker down again, see what she does. Alright, she's coming out because she has to. She has no vision on us. She's moving right next to our soldier using Vanishing Wind, disappearing again from our line of sight.
Soldier down. Get him back up ASAP.
Is she still right there? She is still right there. Okay. Smart move, lady. Smart move. So I'm going to try and revive my soldier now because that feels like the best course of action. And we're also... Okay, revive is a free action, so thank goodness for that. So we're going to go ahead and tap him on the head. It's like, hey, buddy, wake up. Wake the hell up. He is still dazed, so his movement and aim are going to be severely penalized. But I think we can make this work. I think we're in a good spot now. We've got grenades, so we can shred off her 1 point of armor and possibly destroy her cover, maybe. So we'll get that grenade nice and centered on her location so it deals the maximum damage. Woof. Boom. It's not going to deal the max damage. We got a low roll. But we did shred off her armor. And that's pretty nice. Now, we can try to throw a claymore at her, but unfortunately we're not in range. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Dragonova. I'm so strategic right now, I can't even concentrate on making any type of joke. Because I'm, like, literally my heart is racing right now because she's about to kill everybody. So we're going to bring Dragonova down and throw a claymore at her. I don't know if this is a free action, but we're going to find out. Oof. Is it? No, the claymore is not a free action, but what we can do is shoot at the claymore and it will detonate and deal some big damage to her. And this is a great way for us to get some guaranteed damage with just one of our soldiers, because we have some pretty low shot percentages right now, so guaranteed damage is nice. And I can fire my pistol at it and it won't miss, and there are no range penalties on it. So let's go ahead and do that. Boom, 7 damage, and she takes that bonus because her adversary was the Reapers, and the Reaper was the one that put down the Claymore. I cannot use my grapple justice ability, which pulls targets in against her, so that's pretty detrimental. But what I can do is I can walk right next to her and point the gun in her mouth and then fire it off. So I think that's what my strategy is going to be. And I'm also in range for a slash, which is not 100% because I haven't gone in and changed the ini files yet, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, we're going to start making some aggressive plays here, because clearly playing passively does not get you anywhere with her. Trying that hunker down approach initially is what got us sliced up so easily. The shot is going to miss. That was an 81% chance. That critical would have been amazing. 79%. She's not even looking. There we go. She's not happy about that one. That's what you get. You better run your ass out of here before, because we're going to keep firing. So she's going to disappear. I don't know if she's done. She's had enough completely. So we did it. Holy crap.
I had not expected this conflict to be so exhilarating. You surprised me, Xcom. Still, the Elder's will is that none survive this day. I cannot leave that to fortune.
The sonic dispersal waves emitting from that pod are crisscrossing a massive area.
Meaning that thing just rang the dinner bell for every remaining Lost in the city.
An accurate assessment. The entire Lost biomass seems to be converging on this position.
Then let's get you all the hell out of there. Firebrand's en route to the evac coordinates now. Get moving.
Of course, Central puts the evac like 10 blocks away from where we're standing, so we have to fight through a bunch of Lost. But that was really intense, and the intensity of that was, it was on par with the Alien Hunters, but it definitely felt a lot more fair and a lot more manageable, in the sense that the way the Alien Hunters bosses are structured, it's meant to be completely asinine, the level of difficulty, and it's meant to completely it's meant to completely rework the way your thought process is supposed to work. But these were this first encounter with the Chosen was a lot more structured. And it almost felt like I was taking down a Sectopod or a Berserker or something like that, like a really big unit that has a lot of health, that if I let it survive, it'll do some crazy stuff. But yeah, but that was really exciting, and I'm looking forward to actually killing her, because I believe you get a special weapon when you kill the particular Lost that you can build. So we'll find out more about that soon. But man, oh man, this expansion pack, it's already feeling worth the money. That's always something interesting to think about when you're about to buy a game. Whenever you buy something, it's like, oh, am I going to get my money's worth? And with a lot of Firaxis games, it's very I haven't bought a single Firaxis game so far that I haven't felt like I got my money's worth, which is pretty nice. And with this expansion pack, it's totally worth it. So there we go. We got the headshots, and now that we're back to killing zombies again, we don't have to stress nearly as much as we were before. Man, I'm gonna need a proper drink afterwards. I've been drinking a little bit of ginger ale. I'm recording this not too long after that salty mission failure that we did earlier. But I'm gonna need something heavier after this, just a little beer or something, because man, that was a lot. But for anybody that's been playing XCOM 2 War of the Chosen along with me, or in their own playthrough, how have you been finding the new mechanics that are introduced, specifically with the Chosen and the Lost? The not zombies. Come on, let's be real. The zombies. Here we go. We got more zombies coming in. Our Overwatches are going to miss. These zombies are doing all types of parkour. They're very agile. We got a lot of them, though. And the trouble is that they're kind of spread out awkwardly.
How many of these creatures can still be in this city?
Advent has been sending purifier squads into these cities for years, yet somehow the lost survive, even thrive. We do not know why.
They just come out of the ground. They had to come up with whatever lore reason they could for, oh, they just kind of spawn for no reason. So that's a surefire way. We don't understand why it's happening. That's a great way to cover over a game mechanic with a little bit of lore. But it's cool. I forgive them. You can't make everything perfect. It's tricky with zombies. It's very difficult to make zombies creative. And with the way this is, these units are basically zombies, but the real tricky part here is going to be not getting smacked in the face, because Samuel got really, really badly hurt by that sword slash from the chosen assassin. So we're actually going to pull him back a little bit so he doesn't get killed. We definitely don't want anybody to die in these early stages. Having soldiers and getting them ranked up is very important to our success in the later stages of the game.
I did not exist when this city stood whole. Still, I feel revulsion at what happened to this place, to these people.
I believe you.
You know what I think we're gonna do? I think we're gonna zoom through this part, because as cool as the Lost mechanics are, it's a little bit on the dull side, just kind of shooting them down. It's a lot like a puzzle, so I really have to do a lot of thinking in every single turn to make sure that I'm making the appropriate decisions. So we're gonna speed through this next part, and we will pick it up as soon as we get to the evac.
The entire swarm converges upon us. We cannot hold this position much longer.
Outrider to Avenger, where the hell's our exit? This is as low as I can get her.
No! I do not intend to die this day. I will follow. Foxtala 410.
Time to return home, traitor.
It looks like we'll be getting some help from these new factions. I'd love to check out some of their weapons and equipment if we have time.
Oh man, that was an exciting way to end the mission, albeit unfortunate. We got both of the factions to work together, and then our skirmisher friend Mox gets abducted by the assassin. After we done whooped that ass, she was watching us in the shadows, and she took one of our prizes. So we've unlocked Dragonova.
We may have chosen a different means of resistance, but our people fight for the same reason, for the world we once knew. Together we will end this occupation, or die trying.
The Resistance factions take a more flexible approach to training than traditional soldiers, and can often learn multiple new abilities with each promotion. They will adapt to follow your choices, Commander.
So this is incredibly exciting, the way the new soldiers level up, but we're not going to get too much into it right now. We're going to save that for the next episode, as well as all of these other basic promotions. But man, oh man, that was a really cool mission. It was a bit long. I've been sitting here for about an hour and a half struggling, but it was an incredible amount of fun. And we got the scientist and the intel as well, so that is a big thumbs up for us.
False promises of rescue are always a valuable tool in extracting intelligence from these human prisoners.
But we got a little sadness added on top of it. Mox has been captured, and the assassin made up a nice little poster in Photoshop to rub it in our face.
The spokesman took a big risk getting inside Advent. Enough for me to believe.
So, with all of that said, the name of the game is XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. The name of the channel is iBluairJgR Gaming for Comedy. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.